As you can see, I'm Michael Vaughn, best friend since second grade, Chad Watson. My beautiful oldest daughter, Aria, dressed in a chef's outfit. So what we're doing is, a while back, down at my parents', I had found something that I made in second grade, the whole class did, for Mother's Day. It was a Mother's Day cookbook. I had Mrs. Littrell as my second grade teacher, and Chad had Mrs.
It was McDowell then.
McDowell, who ended up being Mrs. Maxim. And they did it too, but I don't know where Chad's cookbook is. But we have found the Mother's Day cookbook. And what we're going to do today is, I had planned on doing it sometime down the road. But I think it was last week, Mrs. Littrell's husband passed away. So we figured that we'd go ahead and do it. And I guarantee she'll probably remember this. So maybe it'll put a smile on her face. The year was, let's see, 86, 87.
It'd be 87 and 88.
No, it'd be 88, 89. Because 86, 87 when we were in kindergarten. 87, 88 first, 88, 89
I
second.
thought it was 89 and 90.
It was the late 80s.
Yeah.
Either way. Stand still, baby. Alright, now what we're going to do is we're going to actually go by these cookbooks. And what it was, well, this first page will explain it. Mrs. Littrell wrote, "Dear Mothers, the recipes in this cookbook were written entirely by the students. These recipes are for some of their favorite foods. However, I did not test these recipes. So, use at your own risk. Happy Mother's Day to you. Sincerely, Mildred Littrell." So, Miss Littrell may have not tested the recipes, but at almost 40 years old, we're going to test the recipes. Not all of them, but we're going to pick some of them. The first recipe we have is by a friend of ours named Jason Cox. His recipe is for the meal of squirrel meat. Okay, the instructions are as follows. Kill a squirrel. Have your dad skin it. Well, I don't know if squirrels are in season right now. And even if they are, my dad's not here to skin it. Because we're going by the directions. So, instead of a squirrel, we have an idea.
Hey, look. There's one now.
Shh. Okay. Come here, kitty, 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 kitty. We can't find a squirrel. Come here. Good cat. We got the squirrel. Just kidding. We're actually using chicken thighs. Because Walmart didn't have squirrel. So, what we're going to do is first you have to cut up the squirrel. Alright, next it says to salt and pepper squirrel. Next, it says to put 2 cups of water in the skillet and fry the squirrel for 20 minutes. So that's what we're going to do. While we're waiting on that to cook, the squirrel meat, we're going to go ahead and do what I decided to submit, and that's lasagna. So on mine, it says 3 slices of lasagna noodles. So we got 1. Well, I have to turn those down. 2. 3. Now keep in mind, I said nothing about boiling these or anything to make them soft. So I'm just putting them in the pan. The next step says put put half cup of cottage cheese over the noodles. So here's our cottage cheese. You want some cottage cheese? Here, stand over here with Daddy. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get half a cup of cottage cheese. What do you think, Ari? Is that good enough?
Yeah.
Shake it. That's just about half. All right, pour it all over here, baby. Good job. Gordon Ramsay would be very proud of you. Alright, so the next step says add 2 slices of mozzarella cheese. Now we don't have slices, but we have shredded. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to spread this out a little bit. And since I said 2 slices, apply a generous layer of mozzarella cheese. And Aria, get a handful, kid, and just put it on there. Good job. That's looking delicious already. Now, the next step is 1 cup of sauce. So, we have marinara sauce. 1 cup. And a half cup of salt and pepper. So, we would use a whole half cup, but I don't think there's a whole half cup in here, so we're just going to use a generous amount.
Oh my God.
It's delicious. Salt and pepper. Now we're going to bake it for 15 minutes that is set between high and off. So I'm assuming that would be medium. Okay. Alright. Next thing we're going to make is from Jared Belford, and it's catfish. The instructions call for 6 catfish. Sprinkle on this brown stuff. Fry in oil on top of stove for about 2 hours. So, let's get to it. Want to see magic trick? Here's the catfish. Now, Mr. Belford didn't specify what brown stuff to put in there, so that's quick. And, last but not least, oil. While we're baking the squirrel meat and the lasagna, we're going to go ahead and make something to quench our thirst. So, we're going to go with a kid that we went to school with named Jonathan Taubert. Or John Taubert, whatever you want to call him. His was for, where is his at? Oh, KoolAid. Everybody loves KoolAid. So, what we're going to do, bless you.
Thank you.
We're going to do it like we do here at the house. When Aria wants new KoolAid, she gets to pick what flavored KoolAid packet she gets. So go ahead and pick one, sweetheart. Perfect. We have tropical punch. So, right here. Sit over here. Alright, what we're going to do, according to Jonathan, we're going to take 1 packet of KoolAid, which is right here. And then we're going to go 1 gallon of water. So this is 1 gallon. Next and final step, it says 2 scoops of sugar. And stir. Right. Okay, the 2 hours have passed, and as you can see, Jared Belford described what looks to be a McRib. And we had taken mine out a while back. have dinner made. Thanks to my second grade classmates. Get us a nice cool cup of Kool-Aid. Enjoy the evening. Bon appetit. So that concludes our baking competition, whatever you want to call it. So Princess Aria here was a big help. Chad was a big help. And Mrs. Littra, I hope you enjoyed that. I hope it put a little smile on your face, because I know you've had a rough week or so, couple weeks. So until next time, we decide to do another stupid video. Peace.